Are you looking for a simple, scientifically proven method that will improve your overall lucidity in dreaming? There is a promising technique which will better your ability to have lucid dreams, and it will enhance your dream recall. As added benefits, you will also experience greater self-awareness and cognitive control. To get all these benefits, you need to adopt one simple habit. Are you ready for it? You need to be honest. That's all you have to do. You need to act with honesty and sincerity in your life. That is, you need to tell the truth and evade deception. It's truly a simple method, isn't it? Now that you know what you need to do, you might be curious why you need to do it. It's a story about an exciting scientific experiment, textbook brain activity, and surprising results. So here it is. The Swiss neurologist Christian Ruf and his team performed a research experiment into the neurobiological mechanisms of honesty. The study involved a gambling game where the test subjects played with computer-generated dice. While in real-life gambling, the house is supposed to always win in the end, in this experiment, the participants had a statistical chance to win 50% of all dice rolls. All winning rolls were rewarded, and all losing rolls diminished the reward. There was a catch, however. Test subjects were supposed to report their success rates, and they were rewarded according to their reports, not their actual rolls. Believe it or not, the participants in the experiment reported an average success rate of 68%. So they lied a little bit to tip the scales in their favor. The next step in the experiment was to electrically stimulate the prefrontal cortex of the test subjects and repeat the gambling game. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for cognitive control functions, influencing attention, impulse inhibition, prospective memory, and cognitive flexibility. After the electric stimulation, researchers discovered that lying dropped by 50% in test subjects. In effect, a stimulated prefrontal cortex improved the rates of honesty among the participants. When the American psychiatrist Dr. Anna Lemke learned about this experiment, she immediately contacted Dr. Ruff with an inquiry. Professor Lemke had extensive experience in treating addiction, and her clinical practice inspired the best-selling novel Dopamine Nation. In her inquiry, the psychiatrist was curious whether simply telling the truth and practicing honesty could have the same neurological effect on impulse control as electric stimulation. In essence, she was asking whether being honest had a stimulating effect on the prefrontal cortex. Dr. Roof could not give a conclusive statement, but he theorized that a specialized neurological process such as telling the truth will reinforce itself after repeated use. Therefore, neurons participating in the process will bond and activate together, resulting in stimulation of the prefrontal cortex. Now, you might be wondering how all this is related to lucid dreaming. Well, lucid dreamers have a more active and better developed prefrontal cortex than non-lucid dreamers. This is according to a study performed by the Max Planck Institute. Lucid dreamers enjoy greater self-awareness and improved dream recall. So if you want to work out that prefrontal cortex of yours, now you know how to do it. Here is an extra fun fact. Another dream researcher made a very related observation almost 2000 years ago. Artemidoros Dodianos claimed that honest people of good moral character were less likely to experience non-prophetic dreams. So there is definitely something about dreams and honesty. You can check my videos about Artemidoros and his dream interpretation book on Neurocritica. He was an empirical scholar of dreams that lived a long time ago, and he has left us the greatest legacy in dream interpretation. In addition, if you want to learn more scientific facts about dreams and lucid dreaming, feel free to like the video, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel. That would be a great support for my work, and I'll do my best to return the favor with my future videos. Thanks for watching.